So hi everybody, it's Thursday afternoon on the 24th of October. So October, we're closing out October, the month of the month of national preparedness. So we just saw, what happened down in Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Tennessee, um, wherever. Forgive me, I just don't know I know about Florida, and I went down to North Carolina. Okay, but anyway, bunches of states down there got hammered. Up here in the Northern Virginia area, it's unlikely that we're going to get a flood, a tidal wave. It's at least for most of us, except for those maybe in Alexandria and along the Parkway, there's almost no risk of flooding. However, if you know the world situation, you know the we could get a cyber attack at any time from Russia, Iran, North Korea. All right, because there's a lot of bad stuff going on, a lot, and they could take down our power grid, utilities, all the utilities. So as we close out October, National Preparedness Month, it would be advisable to check your supply of emergency water. If something happens, the general rule of thumb is it'll take like 3 days to get everything back online. Now, darn Florida, that's an exception, okay? So the good rule is 3 days supply of water. We'll figure out what you need. 3 days. Also, batteries. Okay. Um, check your batteries. Now, a lot of people, they put the batteries in. They keep the batteries in as if they need to turn the flashlight on right away. But when they're like that, they drain. So in our house, let's say it's a 2 battery system, we put the first battery in as if it's oriented the way it's supposed to function. But then the second battery towards the end you screw off, if that's what it is, right? We reverse that one and put the cap on. Now, the flashlight won't work that way, but the batteries will drain much, 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 much slowerly than if they were oriented the correct way. If they were both going the same way, they will drain a lot faster than if they're going opposite ways. Okay, so now you may say, "Whoa!" So in other words, so if all the lights go out and we pick up a flashlight and we have them stashed all over the place, you can, with your eyes closed, you can pull up that drawer. You can, oh, okay, here's the flashlight. Okay, I take the cap off. I take the battery out. I flip it. I put it back in. I put the cap back on, and boom, it works. Okay, so uh, so far I've said check or replace your emergency water supply. Check your batteries. Check your flashlights. If you have the batteries oriented in the same direction and it's been a while, chances are they're corroded and the acid has leaked out onto the springs and contacts and hurt them. So, I'm able to, wire brush those things off and get them clean again. And like I said, put the first one in and flip the last one. Or if it's a 3 battery system, put the first 2 in the right way and that last one, reverse it. That way, the only one you ever have to flip in the dark is whatever's that last one. Okay. Now, first aid supplies. Okay. Some of these are overlooked too. So, band aids dry up. I don't know that alcohol itself expires, like isopropyl, but various supplies expire. Not the antibiotics, the germ fighting things. You put them on a wound. All right, so check your first aid kits. It won't hurt. So in other words, if there's a disaster, you can drink, which is more important than food. And you should also stock up on non-perishable foods. Oh, by the way, cans of soup, cans of chicken, cans of tuna, all those things, they really don't expire. Okay, so check your food, check your water, check your batteries, check your flashlights, check your first aid kits. Okay, review with your families where you might rally in case they know that your home is unoccupiable anymore, and like if something happens, if we can't get there, where you would go. Okay, um, and also, yeah, you're not supposed to say that. Those uh, power banks, I think they're called. If you have any of those, make sure they're charged up too. Okay, that way, um, if you can't charge them off your power outlets anymore, at least you have 1 or 2 days charge off these power banks. And remember, during an emergency, voice communications generally get swamped, but texting, I believe, has a better chance to get through when tons and tons of people are clogging up the cell phone towers. So texting might get through. All right, good luck. Please prepare. You don't want to be the one person that's bad off if something happens. All right, take care.